welcome back. We're in Angmar and we're going after all the roving threats in Angmar. This is going to I'm going to cut a lot of the sort of travel out, but you won't be missing anything at all, and I'll get rid of my big fat face when we actually fight these roving threats. As you can see, we're a 12-man raid at the moment. Also, a lot of the stuff I cut out is some waiting times. People drop out, people come in, etc, etc, etc. But I must say that last night I actually went through with this group, or the main body of this group, all the areas, all the 4 areas: Gondor, Forest Shell, Misty Mountains, and of course Angmar, and did all of the roving threats. And I'm going to split them up into areas, so there's going to be 4 videos, and this is the first of the 4. Now, the main video was actually 45 minutes, and I think I've been able to condense this down to about 20 minutes. So that's just a lot of travel and a lot of waiting, really. So, but one thing that really struck me about this was just riding through the old areas. Also with a sense of purpose. I mean, just look at the view coming up here. Absolutely sensational. I remember playing Angmar for the first time, and I felt underpowered, and there was lots of sort of elites roaming around, and as I soloed most of it, I remember getting lost a lot and getting myself into a lot of trouble. So there's still quite a few deeds I actually need here, because I just got the hell out of it. You know, I just thought, okay, well, let's just do the quests that, you know, are doable, and let's get out of it. But the first roving quest is just here. So if you are doing it yourself, or you haven't done them yet and you haven't got the locations, then here we are. And Vess, big troll, apparently he's got a 200% reflect. So that means every now and then you hit him maybe with 10,000, it'll reflect back 20,000. So you just have to watch out for that. But as you'll see coming up, we make quite light work of him. Got all different sort of classes here represented. So lots of DPS, and got a couple of cappies for tanks and healers. So we steam right in, and I think you'll be able to see that coming up in a minute. And then when we do fight them, again, I'll disappear, and we can get some good close-ups of it. So we're all ready. There's a bit of waiting time there. So let's go. Let's go get him. To give the Fellowship a 5% boost of morale. My class skill there. Always try and get round the front so you can at least like see their face. I like to look at them as well. I don't really like to sort of kill these big monsters like that and just look at their backs. And also all the colour, and there's a bit of, it's not actually lag you're seeing there, it's just my frame rate not really being able to handle it. 16 gig of RAM, and you can see the reflect there has taken a couple out. Apparently the reflect comes through melee, so watch that. Love it. 2.7 million HP, and just after a couple of minutes guy's been rezzed and another guy's been taken out as well. Definitely need healers here. And down. Now, sometimes you get a gift giver's brand as a reward for killing, you know, as a drop. But that's random. I didn't get one there, which a bit upsetting. But yeah, it's no problem. And now we go off to the next area. Just waiting for Skellum, the raid leader. Just take that to give that to my Bjorning, my alt. And there, I've only got the one because I turned in one in Western Gondor earlier. But you'll see in another video that's coming up. I'll do that again anyway. Do the same because there's also a roving threat deed, killing 50, and you can kill them over and over again. Obviously, you can't turn the quest in, but it does count towards your deed. So here we go back. Just have to find out which way. Best way to go. I love this riding with all these, you know, a lot of people have criticised war horses, war steeds, but I think riding across a landscape and all the sound of the horses and surrounded by, I think that's absolutely fantastic. I'll make a note of the coordinates where we are. It's basically just out of the mountains and then chuck a right and go straight down. And here we had quite a long wait for someone to catch up. I think you can see the green arrow at the top there. We had quite a long wait, so I sort of cut it in a second. Huge axe. Great design, great boss design, and here we go. Now, as far as I'm aware, he doesn't have anything sort of, you know, real tactics to sort of worry about. Just burn him down. Again, I'm trying to get his face and he keeps on turning around. Ash rock. 1.7 million. Oh, getting right up close there. 1.7 million HP and he's burned down. Look at that. Loads of colour. Fantastic. And the quarterback is toast. So here we go again. And I didn't get a brand that time either. Rather annoying. And we ride out again. It's not actually far to the next one. Just seeing if anything dropped. So no, it's just onto these kind of lava pools. And again, another big drop. Oh, that sound. But gets you where you need to go quicker than you would do otherwise. It's only got the one, you see. Yeah, look at there. Just love all these horses riding. And we actually come back here later. There's a kind of Angmar's got a special sort of ending compared with the other regions. I don't know why they've chosen that, but I think it's good, and you'll see in a minute. What I mean. And there we go, the effect has worn off after the jump down. And he's just... It's a huge wraith, if I remember rightly. There he is on the horizon, Ulkan. And now someone actually aggroes him by accident, so there wasn't a lot of waiting time at all. I think there he gets too close, so you can see. Bit of a mistake, but we're ready anyway. I was just sort of buffing up. But here we go. Let's take him out. Try and get him a little bit more in shot, moving the camera. And he also has a reflect. But this time, no one gets wiped. Again, loads of colour. Great boss design. 2.7 million HP again. Sometimes think if I was playing the game for the first time, riding around Angmar looking for things, and all of a sudden you sort of accidentally aggro this guy. That's the Bjorning using their new res. As you can see, he was res just before there. Go. And Vulcan is down. I think I actually got one. I got a brand for that. So there you go. They do drop every now and then. Probably mention this in every video, but I think after I'd completed the whole run, every area, I had about 80 brands, and I was only really interested in the file. He's actually just around the corner here, so you can see if you look on the coordinates. I love that rolling around effect. I think that's hilarious. And we're ready. So yeah, I've got about 80 brands for the full run. So, you know, the file with the essence file, the pocket item is 200 brands, and the tome of the frog is 30 brands, and they're the only ones I really want. So about 3 runs and I've got everything. Hopefully Turbine will add different rewards, barter items as time goes on. Guy. Demon. Troll demon. Only 1.7 HP, so we make swift work of him. Now, if you saw my previous video in, not the State of Play one, obviously watch that one, but if you saw the roving threats on Bullroarer, I was in Angmar, just outside of, I think it's called Orkare or Orgare, just on the right as you go out of Orkare, and that's where we're off to right now for what I thought was actually the last one. There he is. We had to wait for him a long time. He was gone. There's a 5-minute respawn on each one, and we got there maybe just as someone killed him because we had to wait the full 5 minutes. But here we go with Krusak. What's going on there with the camera? Getting up close on him, there he is. And he's again only 1.8 million. Oh yeah. Sound. All the arrows in him. Rest again. That. And then we go back to Orc here to turn them in, and you pick them up obviously and turn them in at the same place, just as you enter Orc here from the south and just on the right in a tent. So we'll just ride back. As you can see, it's just down there and up to the left again. So we'll just ride there. Just cut back to cashing in the quests. Here we are. Kanak. And some of the, as you can see, some of the smaller roving threats just give one gift giver's brand, and the larger ones, the 2.7 million, give 3. And what's exciting now was that you've thought you've cashed them all in, but there's a new quest. And there's an Epilogue, Angmar. And you actually have to, now we go back to the lava pools where we were, where we fought that kind of troll demon. And there's a new roving threat there. As you can see, we're back here again. And here we've had a changeover. You can still see there's one arrow pointing back. There's one person that had to go and get the quests. So there's a bit of a waiting time here. So just a little cut just to sort of make sure that, you know, you don't just watch me standing around doing nothing. Ready we are. And there's actually something here you have to activate, that kind of sulfuric vent. And he's really impressive, this guy. Just to look at, very impressive. 2.8 million. And each area has its own roving threat deed. So after you complete all roving threats, obviously then you've done that deed, and it's 10 gift givers brands you get for those as well. And I'm trying to get a look on him. My weight as much as I could be doing, but I think he turns around, look at that. Yeah, there he is. I love his change of colour. Raw. Buzzing around. And that was it. That was the Angmar roving threats. We now go back to here, and obviously we pull everybody back, all the hunters in the area, cash it in, get the gift givers brands, and that's it, really. And stay tuned for the next video, because we go off to the, I think, the Forest Shell next. And that will be up very shortly. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed these. And yeah, there'll be plenty more where that came from. I'll just leave you now with watching me cash the quests in. And yeah, definitely stay tuned within the next couple of days. Forest Shell will be up. And then Misty Mountains and then Gondor. Okay, bye-bye.